coming to you live from beautiful downtown Baton Rouge. I'm Rob Payer, and I'm sitting here with one of the true living legends of the blues here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and one of the maestros on this little piece of metal and wood here that anybody can play. A child can play this, but it takes a true talent to utilize this thing for what it's made for. It can tear down mountains, it can tear down walls, it can make a little girl scream and an old man weep. Talking about the harmonica, and I'm here with one of the true masters of playing the harp, the Mississippi saxophone, the harmonica, Oscar Harpo Davis.
Yeah, how you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing good, Oscar. I'm doing really good. Now we're here at Blues Festival. I know it's always a good thing when the blues is represented here in Baton Rouge, and everybody comes downtown, especially on a beautiful day like today. So if you're out there listening, I want to invite everybody to come down. Let's talk a little bit about you, Oscar. Let's get you back to your roots. Now, you are not originally from Baton Rouge, right?
No, from a place not too far from New Road called Glen, Lutheran.
Glen. That's right, Glen. And what's the population of Glen? It's not a big old town, is it?
No, it's a little small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How were you introduced to music? At what part? You had probably, like most people, you have music playing in the house as you're growing up.
No, I didn't. How I got started with the harmonica. My brother said Rayful Neal was playing at a club called the Dewdrop Inn in Glen.
Mm-hmm.
So my brother went out that Saturday night and to see Rayful play. So the next day he went and bought a harmonica. And so I got a chance to get the harmonica and just start messing around with it.
You took your brother's harmonica?
Yeah.
You took it?
Yeah, every time he leave the house, I'll steal it.
Oh, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. But obviously that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, how old were you about this time? How old were you?
I was about 10 years old.
About 10.
Yeah.
About 10.
Yeah.
And you didn't get a chance to go in there and see Rayful Neal.
No.
So how did you learn from your brother, or you just kind of figured this stuff out yourself?
I learned from my brother.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my brother's a real good harmonica player.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he still with us?
No, he still blow, but he don't play in a band or nothing.
I see.
He just play around the house.
I see.
But he's real good.
Well, so he was inspired by what he was hearing Rayful do?
Yeah, he was inspired by Rayful, and then I couldn't go in the club, so I used to go. Rayful playing in the patio, and I go look through the screen and see him, and then I see just kept going there, and then I started blowing and pick him on what Rayful was doing.
That's a great influence, though. You
Yeah.
can't get much better than Rayful Neal.
Oh no, you can't. That's one of my favorites.
So you're 10 years old at that point.
Yeah.
Let's flash forward to about 16, 17. What's happening at this point in your life?
This paint here.
No, I mean when you're 17. I want to take you forward to you're 17, 18 years old. Are you starting to play professionally at all?
Yeah, I started playing in a band called the Rockolas.
Okay, the Rockahulas?
The Rockolas.
Oh, the Rockolas,
Yeah,
the Rockolas, right.
So I started playing harmonica for them, and then I left the harmonica alone and went to the drums. I played drum too.
You did play drums.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea about what you wanted to do more? Did you want to play drums more? Did you want to play harmonica? Why did you get off the harmonica?
Well, the guys were telling me around there, you never learn how to play the harmonica. I was playing the harmonica good then, but it was.
Were there a lot more harmonica players around then?
Yeah.
There was. Well, you had a lot of guys out there at that point. Certainly on playing on Excello records and stuff like that. You had a lot of harp players.
Yeah.
You don't find that as much now.
Yeah.
But at that point, so that's what made you slip over to drums.
Right.
But you came back to harmonica.
Tabby Thomas, he started me back to blowing harmonica because I was on drum. And one night I went to the band, I was playing drum, but I had a harmonica. And I got there and did a couple of notes on harmonica, and Tabby told me, said, man, I was watching you on them drums, and you do the harmonica. Said, the drum ain't your thing. So you get back on that harmonica, stick with that harmonica.
Tabby.
Yeah, Tabby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's beautiful. So
Yeah.
we have now. I think I understand that Tabby gave you the name Harpo.
Right.
He suggested that for
Yeah,
you,
Tabby gave me the name Harpo.
and we're going to assume that that's because of Slim Harpo.
Right.
Right. Now, was Slim an influence on your playing?
Oh, yeah.
Because you said Rayful was, and Slim, and what other influences do you cite that you try to imbue and try to soak in as much as you can? Who?
When I got old enough to go see Slim play, got old enough to go in the club, and I used to go see Slim every Sunday night at a club called Streamline, right across that old bridge to your right.
Mhm.
That's across the old bridge. And I used to go in there, and when I seen Slim, I said, that's who I want to be like. I just,
Did you have a chance to meet him?
Yeah.
Did you know Slim
Yeah.
Harpo?
I used to be around there when he'd be unloading the stuff, the equipment for taking the club,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be standing on the outside, and I get a chance to talk to him, and I'll be blowing the harmonica. When he be going in, he say, boy, you're getting pretty good with that thing. Yeah.
You played with a lot of guys around Baton Rouge, a lot of the great bluesmen. Who were some of your favorites locally? Who did you enjoy playing with?
I enjoy playing with Clarence Edwards. I enjoy playing with him. Tabby
Mm-hmm.
and Solomon, old man Solomon.
Big Bo Melvin, you ever play with him?
No, I never did play Bo.
He was a great guitar player.
Oh, he was great.
Who do you like working with? What kind of guitar players do you enjoy working with that kind of you have your style? Because we want to talk about your style in just a minute, but helping to create that swamp blues sound, that you were such a part of. What kind of guitar players do you see out there right now that really have that?
You take James Johnson. He got the style that I want.
Mhm.
He got that style like the way he play. For the harmonica stuff,
Mhm.
And Rudolph, this one. Larry Garner.
Now, James Johnson and Rudy Richard, they both played with Slim Harpo.
Yeah.
So that naturally, obviously, that would give them a good feel for that.
Yeah.
You talk about Larry Garner. You went on a tour with Larry Garner,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I did.
I went to Colorado.
I went to
believe?
Colorado.
Tell me about that tour. What was it like?
Oh,
Oh, now keep it clean. We're on the radio now.
Yeah, okay.
We got listeners out there. We got to be.
yeah. I went to Colorado and I was going riding. I said, Larry, I want to see some snow. He said, well, don't worry, you got to see some snow.
You'd never seen snow before?
It's been so long,
Sure.
He said, don't worry, you got to see some snow. So I went to riding and had some pad by a leak and had a little snow floating in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Larry said, Oscar, there's some snow there.
You
So
saw
when
some snow, though, huh?
when we got to Colorado, on the mountains, you couldn't see nothing but snow. He says, is that snow? He said, "Man, is that snow for you? You want to see some more?
we got
So,
more than you need.
So when we got to the club, it had so much snow there, and the van got stuck in the snow. We had to, I had a Jericho in, and we were trying to push the van out the snow. And Larry said, my hair stood up on my head. Larry said, Oscar, look at your head. I had to go in the plane and let my hair go out. Defrost.
Oh, I bet they love that, huh?
Yeah.
What was the audience reception to y'all? Were they getting into it? Did they love it?
Them people went crazy over it.
See, we're spoiled down here in Baton Rouge because there's so much of this blues. We grew up with people, you grew up with people like Clarence Edwards and the Neal family and Tabby and Lightning Slim and all of those cats. The people were spoiled, That's why it's such a good thing to be able to get out, and spread the good music and the blues of Louisiana. Now, you made a CD. You cut a CD a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And there were some really great people that played on that.
Yeah.
Kenny Neal, Troy Turner, Chris Thomas King, Doug Brusso, great bass player, and Floyd Saison, he was on the drums on that. What was the process of getting that CD together? And because it's a great CD. Was it easy to do? Was it?
Well, yeah, it was easy to do. Yeah.
Well, with that talent, you know.
Yeah.
Was it hard to put together financially?
It wasn't that hard to put together.
No.
You know, well, me and Doug just about know the CD, you know, 'cause we worked on it, with, me and him.
Right. Well, Doug produced it. I know
Yeah.
that, and
Mhm.
did such a great job. It's a great
Yeah.
CD. I want to talk a little bit about your method. I want to talk about you have a very distinctive sound, and we were talking about this before we started this interview. That not many people have. Slim Harpo, like you said, Rayful Neal, and yourself have a very unique way of playing the harmonica. And do you do anything special to prepare? Like, do you dip it in water or spray some WD-40 on it, or do you do anything special?
No. Sometimes you might get a harmonica. It might be kind of the reeds. Some of the reeds might be kind of tight. You might have to dip it in a little water in, you know, but that's for to loosen it up. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, the moors. But I don't know how to do that. But I do it every now and then. If I got a reed get stuck or something, I might pay it in some water and just knock it, you know, loosen up the fluid. Yeah.
Would you play a little something for us
Yeah.
right now? Oscar's got his case with about, looks like a dozen harmonicas in there, different keys. And he's going to be playing, you're playing this afternoon downtown, aren't you, Oscar?
Yeah.
I want to again invite everybody out there, if you're listening, come on down to Baton Rouge Blues Festival. Oscar Harpo Davis. All right. Oscar, it's clear that you enjoy playing.
I enjoy playing.
You do love playing. I
do.
know you do. Do you get pleasure, you know, from playing for an audience?
It make me feel good.
It does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you see people clapping for you and get out there and dance, that make my night.
Any memorable stories about special gigs that that really stand out in your mind? Anything special from any of the? I mean, you've had a long career, you know, and you're still going strong. Was there any specific night you just went, "Wow, this is it"?
Yeah. Yeah, I did some gigs. I hate for the night to end. Because I ain't be enjoying it so much. Out outside, cause I see, I don't know when I have another night like this again. You know, I'll be so thrilled over it.
Do you see any difference in playing for different audiences? Like if you're playing an all, you know, like a club that's mostly black people or a club that's mostly white people, is there any difference in the audience or how they react or how you perform?
Yeah. I think that the white enjoy me better in the black.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Is there somebody like this? Like they just get off into the blues more than the black people do.
Do you think it's like because of the blues is kind of changing? Like you playing a more traditional style of blues, and then you've got, cats like, Marvin Cease or somebody like that that's playing a more, modern, I don't know, Southern soul kind of thing,
Yeah,
which
right.
is considered kind of blues,
Yeah.
but it's not really like traditional blues like
Right.
you play.
Yeah.
But you're rooted in the blues. You love the blues.
Yeah, I love the blues.
What do you see as the current state of the blues? How do you think is it loved just as much as it was back when you were coming up?
No, back then that's all most of the music, kind of music everybody listened to back then.
Mm-hmm.
The blues, like that, or like what they call it, something like James Brown style music,
Like soul?
yeah. People wasn't too much off into that back then. They was off into what's called swamp music, or swamp,
Swamp blues?
the swamp blues, yeah.
Uh-huh.
They was off into that more than it was in that pop.
What do you see changed that? What happened in music that changed that?
I don't know, blues. I don't know, like it just went down. I don't know, to me it did. Because I mean, back then, you didn't need no 5 or 6 piece band back then. You could go just take a drum and one guitar, and go in the club and pack a club.
Well, you just obviously demonstrated you only need one man and a harmonica.
Yeah. That's all you need back then. They take one guitar, but that was all they were using back then anyway.
Right, like Bo Diddley or somebody like
Yeah,
that.
just a guitar, a drummer, and a harmonica player. That's it. And sometimes it's just a guitar and drum, and somebody singing.
Mm-hmm.
But now, and you go in any club you play to, you pack it.
Who do you see out there that's right now here in Baton Rouge that's still carrying on the blues tradition of keeping the root core blues music alive? Any up and coming, any young guys you see doing that?
You got a few of them. Take like this. What do you call it? Jonathan?
Boogie Long?
Boogie Long.
Jonathan Boogie Long.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's
he keeps something going.
He's doing that. Of
Yeah.
course, we say young men. I still think of
Yeah.
Larry Garner and
Yeah.
Kenny as young men, but
Oh
they're
yeah,
still
but
doing
they're
that.
keeping it going.
Troy Turner's
Troy
out there,
Turner, yeah.
great guitar player. The blues is still happening here in Baton Rouge. And again, if you're out there listening, we want to invite you to come down to the 2013 Baton Rouge Blues Festival happening right now in beautiful downtown Baton Rouge. Oscar, would you like to play another tune for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little thing about Slim.
We would like to hear something like that, a little Slim Harpo tune.
Yeah, go on this tune.
And you got every key.
I always like to do this. When I play a song by somebody, I always like to do it in the key that it was cut,
That
made in.
they did it in,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Oscar Harpo Davis. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Who's in your band right now currently? Who's got your
Well,
back?
I got Doug.
Doug Brusso on the bass.
I got my son playing drum.
Mm-hmm.
I got a guy called Wilbur Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
That's my band, but I'm gonna have Johnny Roosevelt got play second guitar for me today.
Oh, Johnny. Oh,
Johnny,
yeah.
he got
Looking
play
forward to
second
that.
for me today.
Now, tell me a little bit about going back to when you were young. You said your brother was your primary influence at that point in you, but what were you listening to on the radio? What kind of music were you listening to at that point?
Well, like Liz Lester, Lightning Slam, nothing but blues. Jimmy Reed,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Nothing but blues.
Muddy Waters,
Oh, sure.
yeah, stuff like that.
All the stuff from
Yeah.
Chicago, but that Excello sound. I mean, people really don't give it the credit that I think it deserves. That Excello sound, that swampy thing like Lazy Lester, Silas Hogan, Lightning Slim. There's just nothing like it. What do you see as what's behind that? What makes that sound? What makes that difference from Chicago blues like Muddy Waters or Howlin' Wolf?
This got they got a song that I want to learn. They pick that style,
There's nothing really like that sound.
No.
And people definitely identify that as a Louisiana sound, So you've definitely got that.
Yeah.
Do you have any? What's the future looking like right now? You gigging steadily?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I started gigging. The gig's picking up for me now.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I mean, it's something you love to do.
Yeah.
So, we're happy that you're out there doing it.
Yeah.
And we're definitely happy that you're looking good and you're sounding good.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I hope that you can just keep doing and doing, because
Yep.
we're happy to have a legend like you.
Yeah.
Because, who else is doing what you're doing out there right now?
Yeah, and too many guys, around, harmonica players left.
No, there's really not.
There's
So
not too many.
we're proud that you're here. We're
Yeah.
proud and we love you, and we want you to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Any parting words? Anything else you want to say other than invite everybody to come see you play this
Yeah.
afternoon?
I'm gonna get on. We got through wrong. And that's right, Doug?
All right, we've been talking with Oscar Harpo Davis. Oscar, thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you, Rob.
Always a pleasure.
All right.
You have a good afternoon.
Okay, you too.
Thank you, folks.
Okay.